Having a bird's eye view, having this broad perspective from space is also obviously very useful, particularly in areas where large-scale agriculture takes place. France, Canada, but also the Ukraine are typical examples of where vast areas need to be monitored. As a result, IoT could really come in as a key asset here to be able to, for a few locations within the image. It is key to understand, say, the temperature of a canopy. As farmers sometimes touch the leaves of a canopy, they detect if the temperature is anomalously high or happily cooler than the ambient air, which is an indication of the transpiration and health and water status of the plant. Now, if you get this temperature estimated just by a few degrees off from the actual, you're completely wrong about your drought status. So you irrigate too late, or you irrigate too early, or you don't irrigate at all, whereas there was an issue with drought in the field. Might be that IoT sensors could sense, say, fluorescence or other ocean phenomena such as temperature, which is highly relevant to understand the health or stress exposure of coral reef ecosystems. Wind park planning, site selection of wind parks. We see, for example, a huge migration of a large number of endangered bird species from the European continent all the way into Africa every year. At these times, there are a lot of collisions between endangered bird species and the wind turbines. So what we have done is use IoT sensors with pressure and other gauge sensory capabilities and attach them to these birds to understand how adults and also juvenile birds are able to prevent collision. Human sensors is, for example, in Scandinavian high schools and primary schools, students were asked to join our Earth observation monitoring of climate change in that part of Europe. So they helped confirm that juniper trees, but also birch and beech trees, were flowering and budding earlier than they used to. And thanks to the observation of the school children, we were able to confirm that our satellite estimates were right, that we see a major shift of summer to be 2 weeks earlier than normal.